All right, Barlow Brigade. Old Big Jim coming at y'all from the bog located here in South Mississippi. It's your international headquarters for everything Barlow. Well, this morning, an individual that I have followed for a minute and is a true brother in Blades, posted a short about a Barlow. Well, I think he knows a pretty good bit about that Barlow, but he did mention that he had searched the interweb pretty heavy, and that particular Barlow is one that's on my radar, so the first thing it did was spark my interest, and I went in there and dug out one of my boxes. Now, this is one of my Barlow boxes I'm going to share with y'all. It's got, I don't know, it's probably got 25 or 30 in it. I don't really know how many's in there, but let's see, we got some Rough Rider stuff, Colonial. There's some Ochoa Rivers. Those are my Imperials. Charades over here. These are some Saber. Here's a couple ones of K-Bar, one's a Colonial. There's just Barlows and Barlows. Anyway, so the video or the short that I'm talking about was let me get y'all adjusted here. Y'all hold on, don't get sick on me. But the video that was the short that was done by this gentleman right here, Brother Thomas. He's that pocket knife guy, and he always wants to know what's in your pocket. So, but the Barlow that he showed on his little short was a Shapley Barlow. Now, the Shapley company is a very interesting company in the fact that they never actually made a pocket knife. They were a hardware company, started in the middle to late 1800s, and they were in direct competition with the Simmons hardware company. The Simmons company is famous for their cane cutter line, or keen cutter line of pocket knives. So all that kind of intertwines and mixes together because I went on APTK and did a pretty good search of what was going on, and it was kind of hard to tell exactly what information that Brother Thomas had because he had a music track going on in the background of his video. But he did say that he had found out some of this information, and I'm certainly not trying to upstage Brother Thomas at all because he's a very well. He has a lot of knowledge. He knows a lot about pocket knives, and I feel sure that he did a lot of research on this pocket knife. But and I don't know that I can add anything to it. The only thing I can do is try to let's say. Bring some information to y'all that maybe y'all might have about these particular pocket knives. So I went on there, and then there was a guy that showed and I'm gonna read some of this to y'all. I got my notes here, but the guy showed a pocket knife that is called the Molasses. It's called Molasses and something. Lord, I can't think of the name of it. But anyway, that's one of them on the bottom of that metal sign I got back there. That's one of them right there. It's called Molasses and something. I can't think of it. There's another one up top up there. But anyway, it says, that's a Dandy Shapley. Great condition. Oh, here it is. Butter and Molasses is the name of those scales. And it says, I'm sure you found that Shapley was a major competitor of Simmons Hardware until Shapley bought Cane Cutter in the 60s. You will find the items marked Shapley Cane Cutter until Shapley went out of business. Shapley is Shapley itself never made a knife, but rather contracted major knife makers like Schrade and other premium German makers to produce the knives they sold. And he was guessing that the knife that this individual showed was made between the 20s and 40s, which is highly possible because like I say, Shapley first started in the 60s, 70s, 80s area. I'm not really sure exactly when the Shapley hardware store started. But, and I've already touched on this briefly, but Shapley bought Cane Cutter. Shapley was in business until the 60s. Now, the confusing factor in all this is the Diamond Edge. Now, Diamond Edge is not really a knife company. Diamond Edge is a technique where diamonds are used to make or improve the edge of a pocket knife or a knife. It was used a great deal by Imperial, the Imperial Providence USA knives, which the good ones were, or the good Barlows anyway, were between the, let's say the mid 60s all the way into nearly the 80s. So now I don't have the Shapley Barlow. It's one that's been on my radar for a while, and I feel sure I'll pick one up one day. But I do have what I think is a very early Imperial USA. The reason I say that because it has the patent numbers listed on the pin blade. Good snap. Get that tang stamp in there for y'all. Imperial Providence, and it's got USA down the other side over there. That would be your indicator of when the knife was made. There's several tang stamps going back to they even had a tang stamp that just says IMPC, which was Imperial Providence, Anyway, I have that. I have one of those knives in the soup right now, getting it ready to go. But this is a beautiful Barlow that was sent to me by Brother Mike Yarlett over at Make Cutlery Great Again. Just a beautiful knife, one that I really like a whole lot. Now I have, like I showed you in that box there a minute ago, I have 7 or 8 of these from Imperial. From the Imperial Providence, Imperial Ireland, Imperial England. So there's several of those in my collection. And while I'm showing off, I want to make sure that I show y'all this beautiful, absolutely stunning folded hunter that Brother Thomas gifted me very early in our relationship. Just a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful folded hunter. I've given it the old HT treatment. It's a Frontier. Now this knife was made by Imperial. It says on the back right there, Imperial USA, and the part number. Now this is a 1986 only folded hunter. And my old buddy, look at my old buddy Amarillo Slim, sitting there holding it up for me. Amarillo is one of our newest, or Armadillo, one of the newest members of the, well, I don't guess I can get it back in there being long armed like I am. Armadillo Slim, Amarillo Slim is one of the newest members of the family here. There's a measuring tape that Brother Thomas has gifted me. So I don't know if I've shed any light on this particular subject, or all I've done is cloud up the atmosphere with it. But Shapley is a great knife, diamond edge knife. All of them, from their camp knives all the way down, mostly made by Imperial, are all great knives also. So glad y'all stopped by. Happy Sunday. This is a Fundy Sunday production brought to you by Harold Terry. Up there in the Arkenstone. He said if you got a knife that brings a smile to your face, that you should get on here and talk about it, especially if it gives you the funds. And that Imperial Barlow right there, and that folded hunter, all those give me the giggles and the shakes, and then there you goes. So I love all y'all. Thank y'all for coming by the Casa de Barlow. Y'all have a wonderful Sunday. Big Jim, he's out. Rule number 9.